Hey, all right. Well, this week we've got another really interesting, great prophet that we're looking at in Habakkuk. Now, my guess, you were more familiar with, say, Jeremiah, with Isaiah from our previous weeks. Perhaps this week you're not as familiar with Habakkuk. The minor prophets, we looked at Micah a few weeks back, the minor prophets tend to be overlooked more than just about any other books in the Bible. And so I'm personally love the minor prophets. I love the messages that they give, the way that they deliver them, and Habakkuk is no exception to that. His message, his book here is fascinating and really, really just a great example to us, to me, in my opinion, of the way that we can approach God, even with anger, even with frustration, even with uncertainty. And so that's what we're going to be talking about this week. As you read Habakkuk, just go ahead and read all three chapters because they're not that long. And we're going to kind of be touching on parts of all of them because we have the ability to do that because it's just three chapters. But we're going to talk about kind of the setting in which he's writing, being given the time period right before the exile. But we're also going to be talking about the way that he approaches God, and perhaps the freedom that ought to give us as we consider our own difficult circumstances in life, our own moments where we feel frustration, where we feel uncertainty about what's happening in the world. But the thing that we're going to emphasize, or that I'm going to emphasize in the sermon, is that this is a book that is born out of a life of faith. Habakkuk isn't just speaking into the wind. He believes that God is real. He has faith in this God, and he has faith in the promises of God as well. And so I don't want, and we'll get into this on Sunday, but I don't want the misconstrual that Habakkuk is just crying into the wind. He's so angry at God. He has no reason for doing this. No, this is born out of his love and his faith and his devotion to the Lord. So that's where we're going with this on Sunday. I'm really looking forward to talking about Habakkuk again because it's not one that we would, typically spend a lot of time on. So read Habakkuk, come ready to worship and to hear what Habakkuk has to say to us and about our own lives and the ways that we might be able to approach the Lord. So I'm looking forward to getting into it with you on Sunday. I hope to see you there. Have a blessed rest of the week.